What's going on, traders? Today's day number 18 of the $1,000 account challenge, and we are up $38 in the account. Old balance, $1,155. New balance, $1,193. We're up nearly 20% since the start of this challenge in less than 20 days. That's 1% growth per day. That is huge. Compounding interest at 1% growth per day is massive. I don't think that we're going to be able to sustain this amount of growth when we get to a point where the account balance is maybe a lot larger. But for right now, these gains are amazing. $38 made on Apple today. Let me show you the trade. It was a short idea under your pre-market lows. It just doesn't get much easier than this. Yesterday, we had the tariff news, which caused the stock to gap down quite a bit this morning. And what we were looking for was the continuation move down. Apple, obviously, with a lot of overseas distribution centers, is going to be one of the stocks that's hit the hardest by this tariff news. And so knowing that, going into today, Apple, yes, even though it felt extended, was one of the few names that I felt like could still continue down. So on the 1 minute time frame, here's what we're given: an opening consolidation phase that then breaks down. And because we have so much consolidation, properly holding the pre-market lows at 205 as a point of support, the idea was a market buy through the break of 205 for the move lower. That's exactly what we did right here for the move down. Now, I know that this looks like a really quick trade, and that's because it was. It gave us 20% profit in literally 1 minute. To be fair, could we have held through for a much larger gain? Yes. But remember, my target for the $1,000 account challenge is $25 per week. If I'm in a trade that's offering me $20 in one trade, why would I not take those profits? Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Plus, understanding that, hey, if we take profit on this trade, we've booked something on the day, we can now go back in on the trade later. That's even more of a reason to secure what you've got. So that's what we did. We went ahead and took the profits on this trade as this dipped down. And then I told the team, I said, wait a minute, let's look for a rally. We can go short again on the next rally. As this starts to move up, I take my short position here with the idea to add if it continues up, but I didn't even need to add because this came right back down. Boom, another $18 added onto the day. Went ahead and took my profits there because why not? $20 profit on the first trade, $18 profit on the second trade, which, by the way, first trade was a 20% profit. Second trade was closer to about 13% profit. And then as this rallied up, I said to the team, we could even go short again on this off of 205 for the move lower. Now, I did not take this trade, but it certainly worked. So you had opportunity 1 here, opportunity 2 there, opportunity 3 there to take Apple short under 205 before it eventually reclaims and moves back up. And so you might ask, well, Gates, how do you know not to take the trade short on this rally or on this one? It's all about looking at the price action. Here you have a low, then you have a higher low, then you have a higher low. Then you have a high here and another higher high there. So as the stock is making higher highs and higher lows, you don't necessarily want to keep going short on a stock that is uptrending. You see what I'm saying? So when this higher low was established, that kind of signals the end of this recent downtrend and that Apple might reverse. So that's it for the day. $38 gain. $1,193 is the new account balance for the $1,000 account challenge. After a rough and rocky start, we are well on our way into the profits now to where we can actually start taking on a little bit more risk when it comes to some of these trades, which is great because I don't like to hesitate as a trader. So if you'd like to participate and learn from me, I trade live in the account challenge every single day. Quit missing out on these trades. Give me an opportunity to be your mentor and help take you from the trader that you are to the trader that you want to be. It may just be that my strategy is what you're missing to make you a profitable trader. At any rate, the link to join is going to be in the description of this video. Sign up to the WAP. That's going to give you access to the Discord server, and I'll see you on the inside. Thank you so much for your time. Hope the videos helped, and we will see you next week when we continue the $1,000 account challenge. Cheers.